Okay, I'm really nervous, but I'm gonna give this a try here, so bear with me. If I could have any superpower, what would it be? I think my superpower would be teleporting, because that way I could travel all over the world and not have to wait around in the airports and do all the terrible things that are associated with traveling. If I could have any talent, what would it be? My talent, I wish I could sing. I think that's a pretty common one. It'd be nice to be able to like sing and entertain myself that way whenever I wanted to, instead of sounding like a croaked frog. What is one thing that I do for Liz that I hate, but I do it because she loves it? I give her back massages. She knows I hate doing it, especially because she waits until I'm tired and comfortable and then asks for a back massage. So I usually do it anyway, but I have to grumble like 10 times before I do it. Um, what is one trait or habit of Liz's that annoys me the most? So this goes right along with the last one. Somehow, some way, Liz, the hour before she goes to bed, turns into like the most helpless person in the entire world, and I have to do everything from like getting her out of the couch to like throwing her over my shoulder to carrying her to the bed. So that can sometimes get a little bit frustrating. If I could switch lives with any famous person, who would it be? The first person that springs to mind is Keanu Reeves because he seems like he's got a pretty nice thing going on. So I'm gonna pick him for right now. Who is my celebrity crush? Well, it's Keanu Reeves, like I was just talking about. No, if we're not talking about him, perhaps my current celebrity crush is probably Anna Kendrick because she's pretty damn funny. What part of the wedding am I most looking forward to? I would say the part I'm most looking forward to is going to be getting out of Dubuque in the nasty cold weather and going to the hot, warm relaxation of Jamaica. That's pretty high up on the priority list. While I'm there, I'm looking forward to getting married and then being like, oh my gosh, we're married, it's done. We don't have to freak out anymore. So I think all of that's going to be pretty good. Um, if I could skip one part of the wedding, what would it be? The two things that come to mind would be either the travel to get there, if we could just skip that and be down there, that would be pretty awesome. Or I know right now I'm going to be like antsy when we're taking all the pictures and just want to be done with it. But I'm going to be good and smile and enjoy every second of it. Okay. What would my perfect weekend include? My perfect weekend would include doing nothing. Lots of nothing. Like probably sitting there and doing some more nothing after I did the first bit of nothing. And then having good food delivered to me at the house so I could do nothing but still have food that I didn't have to make. I think that's a pretty perfect weekend for me. What would Liz's perfect weekend include? Oh, geez. Um, it would probably include shopping, but not having to pay for any of the things that she wanted to buy. I think she would really enjoy that. What is my favorite fast food chain or restaurant? Oh Lord. If we're going with like basic fast food joints, I'll end up probably being mm, McDonald's. But if she guesses Wendy's, she also gets points because I like that one too. If we're going for like more established chain restaurants, then probably Texas Roadhouse. Okay, what is my favorite thing that Liz has cooked or made? Okay, so I know probably my favorite thing that she made is when I came home from work one time. She had grilled steaks outside for me, had Fencel's corn, and whipped up mashed potatoes. And then I know that's like basic, but it was so good. And I was home and I was tired and it was all hot and ready. And it was so tasty and I was so happy. What is my official job title? So my official job title is, hold on, I got to get this right. Uh, Guest Services and Admissions Supervisor. That's my official title. Not admissions and guest services, but guest services and admissions supervisor. Yes, very official. My biggest accomplishment is probably landing this girl and convincing her that I'm still like marriageable material after like she had to chase me down and then I was like and then she was like and I was like fine and then she got to know me and she was like oh and I was like no it's okay and then now we're getting married, so I think that's a pretty big accomplishment. Either that or not tripping down the stairs this morning because Otto got in between my legs and it was very, very close thing. What do I think I'm way better at than Liz? Oh, nothing. Just absolutely nothing whatsoever. She's better at every single thing we've ever done, for sure. Especially board games. She's definitely better at every board game. What is my favorite piece of clothing I own? Oof. Um, Probably either my black hoodie, because that's an acceptable answer, or my Monty Python pajama pants that she absolutely hates. What is my favorite piece of clothing that Liz owns? She's got this green Give a Pint shirt that looks like it's for St. Patty's Day, but it's for giving blood. That's my favorite piece of clothing that she owns that I can wear. I think that Liz looks sexiest when I come home from work and I'm like, girl, we're gonna go out tonight. And she's all ready to go out and she's always like, yeah. I think it's sexy because she's all like dressed up and ready to go. And I know she's gonna have a fun time with me tonight and it makes me feel special. What is my biggest pet peeve? Oh, okay. So, probably my biggest pet peeve has to do with the fact that, like, Liz thinks it's hilarious when I'm ticklish. And I'm not ticklish very often, but as soon as she finds out, she nonstop pokes and pokes and just as soon as I freak out and run away and get angry, she busts out laughing. She thinks it's hilarious when I get pissed at her for it. And it's so annoying. Oh my god, just thinking about it's getting me riled up right now. Okay. All right. What is my favorite game? Oh boy. I mean, it depends on what type of games. If we're talking about like board games, Then I really like Clue and Settlers of Catan. If we're talking about like video games, then I really like Skyrim. But she's not gonna guess either of those, so I bet you take a drink on this one. What is my favorite type of drink? My favorite type of drink is an old fashioned. Not too sweet, not made with brandy like they do in Wisconsin because they're evil. Just a nice old fashioned, probably with Maker's Mark or with Bullet. Mm-hmm. Okay, if I won the lottery, I would do what Liz tells me to do with the money. I think that's probably exactly what would happen. And we'd have to get a new house with a yard and a fence so we could adopt puppies that can run around and have fun back there. I think that's the plan for the lottery. What is my favorite thing about my own personality? Um, my favorite thing about my own personality is that when I'm face to face with someone, I'm pretty good at making them laugh, unlike this video, which makes me feel like I'm the most awkward person in the entire world. Um, Complete this sentence. When I think about our future, I'm most excited about. I'm most excited about exploring the world and visiting different places and having fun all over the place. Just having a companion with me that gets me, and we like to do the same things together and make each other laugh and smile, and I don't know. I think that's good. If I was an animal, what animal would I be? I would be I would be a cat, a fat cat, just like the fat cat that we own, because he's got like the best life in the world. Just yeah, spirit animal, fat cat for sure. Okay, what are our pet names for each other? So, my pet name for Liz is Cupcake, and her pet name for me is Bear. So, Cupcake and Bear. So, have fun with that, ladies. All right, what is our dream vacation together? Oh, jeez. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what the dream vacation is, but I'm pretty sure it involves going far away and be going someplace we've never gone before, and probably having an all-inclusive because at least from what we've done before, I think this might be my new lifestyle, like just going places and relaxing and getting served. Like, it's pretty good stuff. So, dream vacation is Liz and I with no responsibilities for 2 weeks. Let's just go with Bali. We're going to Bali. And if we could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? Well, I don't know exactly where it would be, but I think we would love to live close to a big city, but not quite in it, and someplace where we can have some land, because that's what Liz wants, and enough place so we can have dogs to run around in with a fenced in yard, but not too much land that I have to spend too much time taking care of it. So, I don't know. Let's go with a small, no, not small. Let's go with a moderate sized home with a nice sized yard outside of Denver. Yep, that's where we're going. That's the best place in the world. Okay. Um, this is my little video. I hope it's okay. I hope you girls have fun. Um, Forgive me for being awkward, but I love you. Bye.